Well, usually PAX isn't really a big deal as far as Xbox goes or Xbox announcements, but Microsoft actually made quite a few at PAX West, and I'm going to share a lot of those with you. Interesting stuff, Xbox One X stuff as well, so let's settle in and hear some of the good stuff. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. So they have a whole blowout of information, Xbox One X, UI, crossplay, all kinds of stuff. With the Xbox One X just a little over 2 months away from launch, Microsoft's Mike Ibarra and Larry Hryb recently spoke about several things during a live version of Major Nelson's podcast from PAX West. One of the most important things they spoke about was the architecture of the system, where Ibarra said that Microsoft was very careful about what hardware to put into the system so as to make sure the development of the games was easy on the system. And as such, Microsoft have made it so the architecture of the Xbox One X and the S are very similar. This will allow developers to optimize games on the S while also doing so for the X as well. It was also confirmed that features for the store such as gifting and wish lists would also be coming soon. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about gifting and the wish list and stuff like that. Those are both coming as well. Important confirmation made was that the Xbox One X would be receiving mouse and keyboard support for sure. Meh. To allow people playing cross-platform multiplayer to be able to play with similar setups and controls. Although this has always kind of mystified me, as I always picture people gaming on Xbox like in their living rooms or bedrooms or whatever, and wouldn't really have any place for a keyboard and mouse. If you really wanted that, you'd be on PC already. As for crossplay, Microsoft mentioned that it was working closely with other companies as well, mentioning that they have a great working relationship with Nintendo. Herb went on to jokingly ask Sony to follow in those footsteps as well. And Microsoft is also investing heavily into Cortana as to improve voice controls for the system. There's also options for customizing visual fidelity. Developers will be given the option to prioritize between focus on frame rate and focus on resolution. An update to the Xbox One X's UI was also presented, which would include things like notifications that appear while you're idle, dark and light modes, as well as looking for group feature that will allow people to look for people to play with. The achievement menu was also shown off in both light and dark modes. So one of the most interesting things here that I just kind of glossed over was visual fidelity options. Developers will be given the option to prioritize between focus and frame rate, which is something going forward, and hopefully we get options like with the newly rumored or leaked out Assassin's Creed Origins, that hopefully is going to have a 1080p 60 mode as well as a 4K 30 to give people options. You know, I'm all for options. I know people are going to come back and say, well, what about that whole mouse and keyboard thing? Isn't that just options? Yeah, that's options, but at the same time, just in my humble opinion, it can dilute the standard players pool as well. You know what I mean? I personally will never and never want to play against you know, people on PC from my console. So that's just how I feel about it. I, of course, will link this in the description for you guys to check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Sounds great, man. I'm super excited for the Xbox One X, and I think you guys are too. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer, out.